I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Top K-Pop. Shocking. That night, Tampa witnessed something that far surpassed the definition of a concert. Imagine a gigantic stadium, not just filled with people, but literally rumbling as if its foundations were trembling with inexplicable energy. Raymond James Stadium, on the second night of the Ararang World Tour, transformed into the center of the world, a place where light, sound, emotion, and history all converged into one unforgettable moment. Many would say the concert was spectacular, but the truth is, spectacular is an understatement. From the moment the stadium lights dimmed and a red glow began to sweep across the Tampa skyline, the atmosphere transformed into a scene from a fantasy film. The red light resembled a magical mist hovering low, as if transporting the entire stadium into another dimension. Army bombs, fan cell phones, and the constant burst of fireworks created a moving panorama of fire, like a sea of glowing lava. That was the moment everyone truly realized. Tonight wasn't just a concert, it was the rise of a legend. But what truly made the night even more unbelievable was something that even a massive stadium sound system couldn't control: the sound of ARMY. Thousands of people screamed lyrics, member names, and chants at such a tremendous volume that it drowned out the music on stage. The sound technicians may have prepared everything, but they never expected the human voice to overpower the thousands of watts blasted through stadium-sized speakers. And in Tampa that night, the impossible actually happened. The moment that truly electrified the world was when the intro to Pied Piper began to blare. The song, rarely performed outside of Korea, immediately sparked a frenzy of hysteria. Instantly, cameras captured Jungkook's shocked expression, as if he couldn't believe that the sound of ARMY's screams echoing throughout the arena could be louder than the music coming through his in-ear monitors. He laughed, adjusted his ear monitors repeatedly, and even occasionally tilted his head as if unsure if he was hearing correctly. And indeed, it was ARMY who overpowered the music that night. The reaction immediately went viral on social media. Many joked that the members, especially Jungkook, weren't prepared for the sheer intensity of the international army's longing for Pied Piper. Those sky-shattering screams weren't mere enthusiasm. They were an outpouring of emotion from years of waiting for them to be together again, waiting to sing again under the same sky. The relationships between the members also took center stage. Jungkook looked radiant as he interacted with ARM, the two wearing matching outfits that made them look like a leader-youngest duo that never changes despite the passage of time. And of course, the stage warmed up even more when Taekook's dynamic once again captured the world's attention. V embraced Jungkook, rubbing his shoulder affectionately, and in the harsh spotlights, the intimacy of their friendship seemed pure, like two old friends finally reunited in their rightful place. Then V took the stage for a solo performance. Surrounded by bursts of flames, vertical fireworks, and pulsating red lights, he looked like a king from a fantasy world descended to earth. His choreography was powerful, his expressions captivating, and his presence so immense that the entire stadium seemed to revolve around him, not the other way around. The dancers' movements, blending with the pounding beat, created a visual that resembled a majestic ritual, and the thousands of light sticks waving behind them made the whole thing seem like a living painting. The visual trio, V, Jungkook, and Jin, then created a moment that brought many armies to tears. They sang into a single microphone, embracing each other amidst a shower of confetti. Jin, who had just returned from military service, added an incredibly emotional touch. The lights from fans' phones illuminated them like stars watching over a long-awaited reunion. The three laughed, sang, and gazed into each other's eyes as if they wanted to capture every moment together. The night also served as a reminder that BTS is more than just a band. They are a global phenomenon, once again demonstrating why they remain at the top. April 26, 2026, was more than just a concert. It was proof that time, distance, and hiatus have not diminished their appeal in the slightest. Even after years of service, they returned with renewed strength, new experiences, and even greater love. Really? Meanwhile, it didn't take long for fans to notice something strange yet exciting about the movements of the staff, crew, and even the members that night. Amateur clips showed RM whispering something to Jin with a small smile. Jungkook was busy talking with the stage director. V briefly raised an eyebrow at the camera as if giving a secret code. And behind them, Jimin and J-Hope exchanged glances with expressions too suspicious to ignore. That night, Tampa truly felt like the opening act, not the finale. As armies around the world discussed Jungkook's reaction to Pied Piper, Taekook's sweet interaction, and V's explosive, firework-like solo performance, a major speculation began to spread. Was Tampa deliberately used as the starting point for something BTS had been hiding all this time? Even K-pop news accounts, including Top K-pop, began speculating that the Ararang World Tour had a secret layer, yet to be revealed. It wasn't just a regular tour, but a major project involving visual development, story development, and possibly even a global release. And the rumors grew even stronger when a backstage video leaked. Jin was seen holding back a smile while watching a clip of their performance, then saying, "This is just the beginning." The line immediately sparked a frenzy. Fans translated it, edited it, amplified the sound, and turned it into the subject of a major conspiracy theory. The ARMY community truly felt like they were solving a fantasy puzzle. Amidst the onslaught of theories, the world's attention was drawn back to what happened just before the stadium lights went down, a moment many missed because they were too caught up in their emotions. In the footage from the right side of the stage, the members were seen standing close together, facing the sea of ARMY cheering nonstop. They didn't speak, but their body language said it all. They had something to say, but it wasn't the right time yet. And as Jungkook delivered his emotional message, the quiet stadium atmosphere suddenly changed again as he paused mid-sentence. The camera caught Jungkook's gaze glancing at the members behind him, as if asking permission before continuing. A small smile appeared on V's lips. RM looked down with a soft laugh, and Jin patted Jimin's back as if preparing for something. All of this left many fans wondering, are they actually holding back an unannounced surprise? The suspicions didn't stop there. Several staff members were seen carrying mysterious black boxes out of the backstage area that night. The boxes were quite large, with the BTS logo sealed on them. Observant armies immediately filmed the moment. No one knew what was inside, but that's how rumors spread. Fast, wild, and full of theories. Across various platforms, theories began to emerge. Were they new props for the next performance? Special costumes? Or perhaps something that would change the entire concept of the Ararang tour? But one theory that gained the most support was, there was a strong possibility that the Tampa concert was just the first chapter of a larger storyline that would unfold gradually in subsequent cities. They called it the Ararang arc, a narrative journey that would tie each concert together into one big story that could only be understood by following them all. The idea may sound like a fan theory, but considering BTS's style of always inserting hidden messages, symbols, and meanings into every project, it doesn't seem impossible. Meanwhile, the members seemed to be thoroughly enjoying the hype. RM wrote something cryptic on a community platform, saying, "Tampa is amazing, but you haven't seen it all yet." V posted a photo of the side of the stage with the short caption, "Fire begins here," which, of course, immediately spawned thousands of other theories. Jungkook wrote just one sentence that sent ARMY into a frenzy. "Save your energy. We're going to need a lot." No explanation. No details. Just one sentence, but enough to keep fans speculating endlessly. And now, the next city on the Ararang tour is starting to fill with rumors. Armies who have already purchased tickets are starting to wonder if they'll be the ones to witness the second part of the Tampa story. Will there be other surprise songs? Will there be another internet-breaking interaction? Or will BTS reveal the real reason why Tampa feels so different? One thing is for sure. What starts in Tampa doesn't stop in Tampa. Something is moving, slowly but big. And the whole world is waiting to see where this wind takes BTS and ARMY. See you in the next video.